also very fat. Hi, I'm Sean.
I'm Kelvin.
And you're watching Autoholics.
Let's go.
Some cars cast an immediate spell, and this car is no exception. I mean, I'm pretty sure all of you know the story about this car, right? You should have seen that little Instagram reel that we made long ago where I diss TikTok enthusiasts and talk about the story of how this car. But anyway, if you don't know the story, right? Basically, the story goes is that the engineers saw faith in the 1 Series coupe and thought to themselves, hey, we think this car, right, got some potential to be, a very nice sports car. So they brought the idea up to the board of directors. And guess what they said? 9! So they snuck off and took differential suspension and everything from an E92 M3 and then made this car overnight. Actually not overnight, over many weeks. But yeah. So now, right, that was my first time driving this car. I cannot find a second. Anyway, that's beyond the problem. Now it's my second time driving this car. How do I feel about it again? Let me try and find a second. There we go, I found second. Yeah. So it's my second time driving this car. How do I feel about it? Well, let's start with the steering rack. This has been one of the most communicative steering racks I've ever driven. Why? Hydraulic system. I mean, every car I've driven, every fun car I've driven so far until now has been using E-Pass. And this is the quickest steering ratio I have out of any car. So yeah, this is the most communicative steering wheel. I can feel every grain in the road. I can feel everything the car is telling me. Yeah. So what next about the car? Short wheelbase, If you know me personally, I love short wheelbase cars. I love 50-50 what's it called? Weight distribution.
Yep.
Yeah, weight distribution. And this car happens to be everything that I like. What else? You've got that Holy Trinity from the Bible of BMW. You got straight 6 up in the front, manual transmission in the middle, drive goes to the rear. This is straight out of the Bible of BMW. You know Freedom Foreign, right? That quote, sheer driving pleasure.
Yes.
If you translate it into Chinese, right, it sounds like 肥得很烦人. Yeah. Just like that, I am also very fat.
Fucking manual, oh my god, focus, you bitch.
What dropped?
My camera.
Oh shit!
Oh, okay, your shoe saved, oh god. Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna get repaired anyways.
Oh. Yeah, this is the most fun car. Do you see that pull? Oh my god, that's so fun. Yeah. Anyway, shifter feels really great. I have trouble sometimes finding second. But what other flaws are there? I don't know, maybe it's the narrow gate or maybe I just suck lah. But yeah, I think flaws. Let's talk about flaws. Engine. Came with the Z4's N54 engine. A lot of people didn't like it when that happened. They were like, oh, why'd you put a Z4 engine? Why is it not NA? Why is it turbocharged? Yeah, but I think it's the flaws that make this car pretty. I think it's how special it is. I think it's just the unicorn factor, It's still, I'm at a loss for words. I've written a script, but I just don't know what to say when I get in this car because what's in my brain isn't what I've written in the Google Docs at 2 a.m. in the morning. What's in my brain is gathering feedback from the road into the wheels, into the steering column, into my feet, up to my up into my brain, from my spinal cord and everything. This car is just the best that I've ever driven. The best car I've ever driven, period. But like we've said, right, as unicorn as this car is, right, that comes with a hefty price tag. This car is probably now worth double of what it used to be. Like, they're 400, they were new at the time. I think it was, what, 40 something thousand USD?
I think so, yeah.
I think 40 something thousand USD. And then now it's worth like 400,000 ringgit, basically like double up. Sorry, my maths wrong, I'm not the best at maths. Still having trouble finding second. Yeah, they're like 400,000 ringgit now. So that begs the question, right? Is this car worth that much money? Well,
why would we want one of these over in 1M? I think it's very simple, right? Ultimately, it comes down to what you're looking for, right? Because if you're looking for finesse, you're looking for a comfortable drive with the equal amount of power and the ability to be a hooligan, right? Then I think you probably want one of these over the 1M, right? Because the 1M is raw, unobtainium. It's rare, it's raw, it's beautiful. It's it's just a work of art, right? But it's hard to obtain. It's a manual car. That means, automatically in KL, it's disqualified from daily driving, and it's just that bit less finessed compared to what we have here, which is this beautiful 135i. I think what's most important is that this is tuned up to 1M levels as well. So this has 330 wheel horsepower. So this is fantastic, right? So all you need is one of these, and you have really, I mean, not to hit into the cliche here, but BMW have really crafted the ultimate driving machine when it comes to one of these cars here. So yeah, this is the reason, this is the true reason of why you will want one of these over the 1M. I mean, of course, if you can't afford a 1M, you want the bragging rights that comes with the 1M, by all means go ahead. But as a daily car, my vote goes for the 135. There you have it. Okay, I'm coming out. 3, 2, 1.
nice.
Okay, it's good. I like it.
Why?
It's great. The package is fantastic. What else can I say? 135.
I still like that more.
Why?
I mean, like the story is so special. Skunkworks team, the big boss up there don't let you do, then you sneaky do, and it's just everything that BMW stands for. Next, all the holy grail, manual gearbox, short wheelbase. And you got all the nitty-gritty parts from all the old, the E92 M3. It just looks great.
I like what you said, but I just wanted to remind you that all of these is somewhat also in that. And that's my biggest argument for the 135, right? Because I think what you get with the 135 is a package that you can live with daily. You can use it to buy chai, buy vegetables, you can use it to go for school runs. At the end of the day, you can use it for a toge as well. And it'll fit there because it has the same engine, tuned to almost the same horsepower that these two can have. And I think it's just more livable, is what I think about the 135.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe just that we have different idea. But I drive a Myvi daily, so what I need isn't a dailyable fun car. What I need is balls to the walls fun, and I think this can give me that.
Well, undeniably, the wide body is very sexy, and
sexiest car I've driven.
I think so too. I do think that it is very beautiful, and I think it's special in a sense, right? But the practical me still leans towards the 135 because it's just so accessible, so dailyable. Yeah, I think it's just a hop in, go fun, go crazy kind of car. And I think sometimes this just takes a little bit too much effort to drive. And that maybe is something special for you.
It's just too special for me. I've never been the one that like M car. So this is the one car that really made me feel this is the best BMW and probably the only one I would like put at the top of the pedestal.
That is very high indeed. I think to say that about a BMW M car when you're not an M fan says a lot about the 1M. So I think, well, I guess that's it from me. That's my opinions about these two cars. I do think this is really special as well. I do think that that is very livable as well. And I do think that both of them will give equal driving pleasures. I just, this is basically what it is for these two cars. Yeah. Yourself?
I just cannot run away. This is awesome. It's basically the same. Almost the same.
It is.
The difference is you got some more performance parts from the E92 M3. You have bragging rights of Valencia Orange. 6,000 plus units made.
Special.
And only 3 imported into Malaysia.
Special.
Oh, at the time now don't know how many recon units are. So yeah, it's just the unicorn factor that attracts me. I really like the romance of cars that weren't supposed to be, right? And then it really be.
It is.
Yeah.
It is one of them. I mean, you cannot take away from the story of the 1M. That is true. And as a car enthusiast, I think this is something that really resonates with me as well. So this definitely gets more points in that segment. But I think it is time for us to make a choice, right? So if you had the money, if you had one of these cars, which one would you pick, right? So I think let's do it in a count of 3. Okay, so let's point using our fingers.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Okay.
I pointed before one. I don't know, but honestly, right, it's so expensive. If you want to help me afford this,
like, follow, share, subscribe.
Like, follow, share, subscribe. Let me know if I should start an OnlyFans to pay for this.
Yes.
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
I don't know what you're going to show, but OnlyFans, guys.
OnlyFans. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye-bye. Ciao.
Okay, that was fun.
Yep, not bad.
Not bad.